In the morning, as usual, Tung was making out with the ballerina Capucina. Then Tung got a very surprising message from his boss. After reading the message, Tung SAHUR was furious. Then Tung rushed to his car. It turns out Tung went to his office and disguised himself as a service clerk. Oh no, it turns out Tung planted a bomb there. When President Tralalero Tralala was walking, suddenly the bomb that Tung installed exploded. It turns out that President Tralalero Tralala survived the explosion and rushed to leave the building. Not stopping there, it turned out that Tralalero Tralala planned revenge. But before he could launch his action, Tung shot him and Tralalero Tralala died instantly. Behind, all the police began to chase. But Tung was such a good driver that he escaped the police. Then Tung blew up the car and ran away. On the run, Tung SAHUR has fun activities and prepares for his next mission. Meanwhile, ballerina Capucina is having an affair with Assassino Capucino. Tung, who found out, immediately shot Capucino Assassino and then quickly left the scene. Ballerina Capucina was shocked by the incident. The hopeless Tung then drove a helicopter and blew it up with himself inside.